Let's talk a little bit about your political, I don't know, you got some politics in your blood. You're a pro-Trump guy. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm a truth, logic, and common sense guy. You know, I'm a hell-raising Detroit. I am the Motor City Madman. And not only did I write Wango Tango, I actually meant it. So I know how to let the beast run wild and pursue liberty, life, and happiness via this incredible American rhythm and blues rock and roll soundtrack. But ultimately, Eric, not just at the end of the day, but all day long, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I'm a brother, I'm a neighbor, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a small business owner. I'm in the asset column. My parents raised me with discipline to always be the best that you can be. And I see that Donald J. Trump, hallelujah, is not an entrenched status quo, power abusing criminal punk ass politician. He's a hellraiser, working hard, playing hard guy that got us back to God, family, country, work ethic, independence. You know, the man in the arena. You bust your ass to be in the asset column, earn your own way, you know, live within your means, save for a rainy day, you know, all that radical extreme stuff. And he's my guy. I really love this guy. He came just in the nick of time. And I'm speaking for all my hunting buddies, all my musicians, my band, my crew, my family, my neighbors, the cops that I train with, the military heroes that I hunt with. I'm speaking for the heart and soul of this country when I talk like this.
The rock icon Ted Nugent is but one of a whole host of heavy metal conservatives making sure that nationalist populism just got a whole lot louder. Welcome everyone! Dr. Steve here with you, and we're going to be counting down the top 10 heavy metal Republicans and Trump supporters. You may have heard that John Lydon, who's formerly known as Johnny Rotten of the punk rock band, the Sex Pistols, he announced recently that he will indeed be voting for Donald Trump in November. Now, that, of course, turned some heads. How could a punk rocker, particularly one as notorious as Johnny Rotten, how could someone so countercultural, right, vote for Trump? But this objection just couldn't be further removed from reality. As it turns out, Lydon is but one of many Trump supporters who see their hardcore music as an instrument of expressing populist and conservative sentiments that are often right in line with the nationalist populism of Donald Trump. You're not going to want to miss this. But first, let's give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, and that's Collagen, available at my special website, healthwithsteveturley.com. Now, if you don't know, collagen may indeed be the closest thing we will ever get to a real fountain of youth. Many health experts now agree that consuming collagen helps to renew and revitalize how you look and how you feel. Taking collagen regularly can revitalize your body and make your skin, bones, and even your hair look and feel more healthy and youthful. I use it every day. I put in my coffee in the morning. It's great. And if you click on that link below today, you can get 51% off your order. So don't wait. This is a limited time offer. Click on that link below today and get your own collagen supply. You'd be glad that you did. All right, gang, so here we go. The top 10 heavy metal Republicans and Trump supporters. And make sure to include anyone we missed in the comments section below. Number 10, Michael Sweet of the Christian metal band Stryper. While you may know Michael Sweet as the founder of the band that itself founded Christian metal, Sweet has also been a consistent supporter of conservative Christian causes. He was openly critical about NFL players kneeling during the national anthem, and Sweet recently complimented President Trump on his COVID-19 measures, which included closing the border and issuing the travel ban on China. Number 9, Sully Erna from Godsmack. Now, Sully is not only the frontman for one of metal's most successful contemporary metal bands, but with 3 consecutive #1 albums to boot, he's also a hardcore Republican. In an interview with Launch Radio Networks all the way back in 2004 as to whether he was going to support the then Democrat presidential nominee and loser John Kerry, Ernest said, "I'm a Republican. I want Republicans. I don't necessarily want incumbent Republican President George W. Bush to win. I don't like that choice, but I gotta tell you, I don't truly believe in the Democrats either, man. I don't like the way they think. I don't love Bush. I'll tell you that, but I want a Republican in office." Sully Erna was also a huge critic of Bernie Sanders, and he's made no secret of his disgust for Joe Biden. Number 8, Three Doors Down. These Mississippi super rockers took tons of heat for being the only big band big name band willing to perform at President Trump's inauguration. But this band would not be intimidated. When asked why they insisted on performing at Trump's inauguration, here's what they had to say.
Thanks so much for coming down. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
First off, I got the last time I saw you, when I thought was live, it was live as we watched, was inauguration. Why was it important for you to be there?
Oh, that was such a, I mean, looking back on it, it was monumental. I was talking to my wife about it the other day. I said, can you believe we were standing on that stage? Because she was there with us, and as all of our wives were. It was, I mean, it was a proud moment to do that for any president, but for Trump, it was a special moment for us. It was awesome.
You appreciate it, and I know that, right?
We appreciate him. We love what he's doing for our country, and we're proud to be there.
And Brett, yeah!
Number 7, Alice Cooper. Now, while keeping his political allegiances rather private, Alice Cooper is quite vocal about his commitment to conservative Christianity. The born-again shock rocker was indeed a big fan of Sarah Palin, and he's also featured on Ranker.com as one of a growing list of rockers who are Republicans. Number 6, Joe Perry of Aerosmith. Billing himself as an old school Republican, the guitarist for the legendary rock band is a huge supporter of the Second Amendment. In fact, he and fellow band member Joey Kramer are big Trump supporters who had to distance themselves from any association or endorsement of Barack Obama after members of the band were photographed standing with the 44th president. Number 5, John Dolmayan of System of a Down. Now, this is an astounding drummer who is part of one of alternative metal's great bands. He has publicly celebrated Trump's policies as remarkably benefiting minorities, and he has blasted Democrats for being cowards and trying so hard to remove Trump from office that they're in effect destroying our democratic system to do it. Number 4, Tom Araya of Slayer. Tom turned numerous heads when a few years back he posted a pro-conservative meme on his Instagram that riled many of the band's fans, but also earned Araya newfound respect among many of metal's pro-Trump conservatives. Since then, Araya has not been silent on his support for a more conservative and populist society. Number 3, Dave Mustaine of Megadeth. Dave Mustaine has long been recognized as one of the leading conservative Republican voices in the heavy metal world. He endorsed Rick Santorum in the 2012 election and has consistently espoused conservative Christian views since becoming born again in his adult years. He's also been a vocal critic of endless wars overseas, advocating a more nationalist, populist foreign policy. Number 2, Kid Rock. This Republican rocker is a huge fan of President Trump and has been featured in a number of his rallies. In fact, President Trump and Kid Rock can be seen golfing together on occasion. And while Kid Rock has toyed with running for office himself, I think it's pretty clear that he's going to stick with music for the time being. Now, before we get to number 1, we've got a great gift for you. It's called our Fake News Antidote. It's a compilation of about 20 sites that I go to for my news each and every single day, and you can download it totally and completely free at the link down below in the pinned comment section. I think you're really going to absolutely love it. If you're looking for alternative news sources that celebrate the rise of the new conservative age rather than denigrate it, right, then these are the list of your go-to sites that you'll definitely enjoy, and it's absolutely free just by clicking on the link below. It is my gift to you. All right, here we go. The number 1 heavy metal Trump-loving Republican of all time is, of course, the one and only Ted Nugent. There's just simply no one like this guy in terms of his love of conservatism and activism in all things nationalist populist. He's on the board of the NRA, the National Rifle Association. He's a frequent guest on conservative talk radio shows and television programs, and he is without a doubt President Trump's number 1 heavy metal fan. And so there you got it, our top 10 list of the heavy metal Republicans and Trump supporters. Let us know who we left out in the comments section below. Who would you have included? And as always, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And you'll definitely want to check out my latest video. I just uploaded it on how Joe Biden's campaign is collapsing as the polls have indeed been exposed as fakes and frauds. You are not going to want to miss that. So make sure to click on the link, and I will see you over there. God bless.